Welcome everyone to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How is everyone doing? Just waiting on people to come in. It's been a couple of weeks since we been able to do the cast. Hi Paprika, how are you? Thanks for coming in. What did you eat tonight? I just had like coleslaw and potato salad and didn't that's about all they had down there. Yeah, I am feeling better, thank you. Just tired from work. It's been a lot lately. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good. Are the kiddos doing okay too? Recovering? Yeah, right. I literally accepted the Alaska job and like uh, shortly that night, a little bit later, is when they came back and said that they didn't get approved to extend me. I'm like, oh, I just said yes to Alaska, but I didn't sign anything. So I'm like, it was just a lot right there, like waiting on everything. Oh no, I'm praying for him. Hopefully they get the fever down. Hi Ken, thanks for coming in. What did you eat for dinner, Kenneth? I don't know if I want to know what you had. He always makes me jealous. Oh, of course, paprika. We're like family. One day I'll get to meet you in person. Hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. How are you doing? And what did you eat for dinner tonight? I'm so tired. Well, hello, it's 24 swoosh. How are you? Thanks for coming in. And what did you have for dinner? Oh, you haven't had dinner yet? Pork tenderloin, carrots, and French fries. French onion rice. Oh, yummy, Ken. Some sweet chicken and rice. That sounds good too. Usually the hotel has better on their Wednesday night free meal. They only do it on Wednesday nights, but usually it's a pretty decent meal. Today it was like hardly anything. But you can't complain when it's free. I'll still take it. Oh, thank you, Swoosh. I appreciate you. And it's Nurses Week, so thank you to all the nurses out there, my fellow nurses, for everything you do. And today's actually Nurses Day, so I've been having a little fun this week at the hospital. They've been having little themes. Today was Mermaid Day, so I dressed up as a mermaid. That will be tomorrow's video, actually. Yeah, we do need. I wish everybody was nice and kind in this world. It would be a better world. That's for sure. And Blake's been going through a rough patch last couple weeks, so we'll probably have to keep today short. Well, that's so good. We need kind people. Oh, thank you, Paprika. Welcome, Blake.
Hello, Jamie. How are you?
I'm good. I've been praying for you and your family.
I really appreciate it, guys. If you don't know, I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and it's all due to a family emergency over here. My wife's grandmother that lives with us had another stroke, and it was really bad this time. So we decided that to respect grandma's wishes, and we're not going to have any more surgeries. We're going to just let her keep her comfortable, and we brought in at home hospice care. So it's been rough on Natalie and the family, but I appreciate you guys understanding. Uh, Believe me, I want to be here. I miss you guys. It's my routine, and it feels normal when I get to do it. But unfortunately, this time it just didn't work out that way. So
Oh,
um, I finally get a chance to get on the pod for a little while, but unfortunately, it won't be as long. I've got to go and give her a bath right now, but she's asleep finally, so I've got about 30 minutes to kill. So
well, we appreciate you, Blake. And remember, family comes first. So anytime you can't make it, we totally understand.
I hope you know that I'm not ditching. I hope y'all know because
Yeah.
I do enjoy doing this. The movie thing has always been a part of me ever since I was a little kid, and now that I'm older and I can have an understanding about filmography and have an honest opinion about it, then it's nice to get an opportunity throughout the day or at a point in the week in order to talk about the movies. And so I really enjoy this. I hope you know.
Oh,
and
good.
and if at any time you don't want to do it anymore, or you feel like we've just ran out of movies, you let me know.
I'm I'm good as long as you are.
I love this.
And
Mm.
you keep
First of
it.
all,
You. Oh, yep. Hashtag for Dr. Pat. I don't. Oh,
hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind being sponsored by Tostinos either, because that and their Tostino salsa, man. Oh, they're so
I
good.
unfortunately tonight I just have my juice from the hotel because it's my Wednesday night free dinner.
I feel like such a fat kid today. Like, supposedly me and Natalie are gonna get to go have dinner later tonight, but
Oh,
we
good.
don't know. Yeah, it'd be like the first time that we've gotten out of the house in the last 2.5 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So
Well, yeah, you guys need to get out.
yeah, I mean, I've been out for work, but we haven't. As soon as I get home from work, it's to bed.
Yeah. Yes, Blake is a great person. You are completely right, Swoosh.
I
But
guess.
you are.
From the
Um,
naked eye.
since we don't have that long, let's review 1917 from
Hmm,
I don't know how many weeks ago.
it's been so long now, but I came so unprepared, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We have a dead
oh
iPad.
no! Oh no! It's okay.
But
Um,
unfortunately, I mean, we'll do our little like pre-log and go over it, and once it has enough power, then I'll load it up. But
you'll
yeah,
load it up.
1917. Tell me, I know you noticed this, but this movie, it's all shot in one continuous film. They don't cut scenes. There's no
Oh, really?
flip-flopping. If you didn't notice that?
Well, I just noticed it was really dry at the beginning. I was like,
Really? You felt dry in the beginning?
yeah, like,
That I think that when you go into the movie knowing that this is the first time ever that a movie had been done with one shot.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And it was just the reason why it was so dry is well, number one, it made it almost like reminded me of a Saving Private Ryan movie, like almost exactly, because they have to go find the brother. And number two, um, like they were constantly in the open, and I was like, the whole entire time, I'm like, they're so stupid. They're in the open. You don't go out in the open. I mean, I guess you have to go out in the open if you're going to your destination, but I was like, man, they're gonna get shot. They're gonna get shot. Like they're in the open. And there's like areas where like there was um they're standing straight up and walking, and then they're kicking over a bucket that has fresh hot coals in it. So you know somebody's recently been there. So wouldn't you
Yeah.
like hide or do something?
There was a lot about the movie that was certainly for satire, I guess is a way to put it. But this movie captured the saving, and that to me, when you say you feel like you're watching a Saving Private Ryan, that means you just watched a very good war movie, in my opinion. And Saving Private Ryan was twice as long as this movie.
Yeah.
This one was
Yeah.
only this movie did great. It was only about an hour and 45 minutes long. It wasn't long at all.
Hi Sam,
So
thanks for coming in.
they
Um,
didn't that's the thing. I feel like why you say it was dry is because the first 15 minutes 15 to 20 minutes, I would say I would consider character development, and they don't even do that much. It's just this is what it is. Actually, it's probably the first 6 minutes as they're walking up to go talk to the general. That's your character development right there. That's how
yeah.
you're. That's it. You don't even have much. So that's why I see this movie almost kind of like a play. To me, it was like a play. That's the way that I saw it. But it was just so remarkable how they did this with one shot, basically. Like how they represented the movie with the cuts and everything. It was amazing. I loved this movie. And to use World War One, a movie that or a war that is not so well known, not so much talked about.
Was
I
this
tr
a real life like? movie, like a true story movie?
No, this is just a uh, dramatization of it's a fiction. It's a fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like Saving Private Ryan where that was a true story.
Well, Saving Private Ryan is also fiction, but the events of D-Day is true. That really happened. You know what I
It,
mean?
didn't
The
they have to really
invasion.
go find the brother though? Wasn't there like really three brothers that were in the war and two died and they had to
I'm
go?
sure that had happened in some time, and the story was probably, but the story was written. I'm sure that has happened at some point in some war, but no, that the story's it's a total fiction written by Steven Spielberg.
I thought it was real. So I didn't know
Mm-mm.
if this one was like real too. And I'm like, this is almost a takeoff of that, but more in a more boring setting at the beginning. Like the first 20 minutes, I just could not get into it.
What about, I mean, we'll think about like Schindler's List.
Oh
That
my
movie
God.
drags hard and it's so
I don't
long.
I don't think I ever seen it. And if I did, it was probably I started it and then I probably didn't do anything more after that because I don't remember that movie at all.
I've watched it many times. I just have a love for film. That was
Yes, you
also
did.
a Steven Spielberg, and he intentionally made that movie in black and white. And the only part of that movie that has color is this little girl. And this little girl, she's running by and she's wearing a red dress. And you see her red dress, and everything else is black and white. And then later on in the movie, you see a cart drive by. And in the back of the cart, you see that little girl in the red dress dead. It's the only color that's in the whole movie. Pretty
Wow.
remarkable.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie. And it sounds like it's so boring and dry and long that it's probably not one we want to review.
No, it's hard to. I mean, that's one that I like. If I was gonna review that, I wouldn't put you through that because it's just like it is a good movie. It is, and there's a lot of points in it. There's a lot of like high anxiety and like scary moments of the movie. Lots of just like, oh my God, why would you do such a thing? Type of stuff like that, and like I don't know how to explain that. Schindler's List is one of the greatest movies of all time, but it's very long, and most people don't have the attention span to appreciate that movie.
I probably don't. I I'm in my old age, I'm getting less and less of an attention span capability. Like before when I was younger, I had a little ADHD where it was hard to focus, but I was
Yeah.
able to like make myself focus with school and everything else. But now, oh my gosh, yeah, I can't do it. And when someone sends me this big long email list, I can't even like sometimes I'm like I have to skim it because I don't have the attention um span to even read that whole entire email. I'm like, dude, bullet points, get to the point. So, and
And
that's what I
honestly, I, hold on. I feel like society has kind of like we've conformed to being that way, watching these short videos, only watching little 30-second clips that,
well, especially now with like TikTok, as well. I mean, there's
yeah,
longer stuff on TikTok, but TikTok is usually for like just the 10-second things. And like I said, my number one video with the most view, uh, um, is a 7-second video of a snake on the road that Ken was trying to get off the road.
how many
Seven
views did it get?
over 5,000, and
Wow.
that's my number one video. out of
The
all my
only
videos.
video that I have on TikTok, it's got over 1,000, and it's just a video of my grass.
See? Isn't that weird? Like, no, this was my YouTube. I have 5,000 on that video.
That's
And
crazy.
and it's like all my other videos that I actually take time and thought to prepare, I might get like 20 views. But a 7-second video that I just saw of a snake on the road, I take a picture, or I take a 7-second video, and then Ken, because Ken's always like, if there's a snake or an animal on the road, he's always trying to get it off the road so it doesn't get hit. 7 seconds, and that's my number one viewed video.
That's society for you. And
Yeah.
honestly, maybe that's just telling us that we try too hard.
Yeah, Sam, I have no gloves at home. I'm sorry. There's plenty at the hospital I work at, but I don't have any gloves. But yeah, so I would have to give this movie, sorry, Blake, 2.5. I just couldn't get myself into it as much. If it had a better beginning, I probably would have liked it a little more.
I would just
And,
go ahead.
And I didn't like the fact that he ended up dying, especially he died because he saved the person and then they killed him. It's like, what the hell? He just saved you and then you kill him?
I mean, that's the irony of war,
Well,
and the
I know that,
and just like he's diving so hard into the like humanity's ability to do things to one another at any cost. And we just appreciate things differently, I feel. And seeing things like that to me is I can appreciate that much more than you.
well, yeah.
So I'd
Well,
have
you've been there.
I,
I haven't.
well, I just, it's like, even in any situation scenario, it doesn't even have to be military. It's like, once you've been through it or you see it and it's relatable, then I guess you can tend to gravitate or appreciate it more. So I guess that's just me personally. Like,
Yeah.
every bowler thinks that movie with Woody Harrelson, Kingpin, is the greatest movie ever.
Hi, Mela. Thanks for coming in. How are you? I got to get over to your channel. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. I'll get over there. It's just been a lot lately for me.
Man, I'll tell you what. How much time you got, buddy?
Yeah.
No. Let's see. We got power, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Mela.
Let me go take a check on Grandma real quick, and I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I may be able to stay on longer than I thought. Hold on.
Okay. He's such a good grandson. So I'm staying in Florida now, Mela. I'm not going to Alaska. We watched 1917. It was a war movie. Do you have any suggestions for next week?
Yeah, she's doing good. She's asleep.
Oh, good. She probably needs it.
Yeah.
Rest is good.
Rest is good. But here, let's get this IMDb pulled up.
While he's doing that, any suggestions for next week, everybody?
I am the Terminator.
The Terminator?
We've literally never done that, and that's a classic. Like,
Ken says, I think we need a good comedy.
A good comedy? That's my boy. With Adam Sandler.
That's my boy?
That's my boy.
Is that a new one? Because I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of his. That's my boy.
It's probably his most raunchy movie that I think he's ever done. And he's done
Anybody?
some pretty raunchy stuff.
Yes, he has. I love him, but
Does
there's some movies I'm just like, you
Ken
know,
like him?
no. But
Oh, then we
it
can't do
doesn't.
that to Ken. We're not gonna do that. He's the one that says we need a good comedy, and then we're gonna spit in his face and give him a comedian that he doesn't like.
Well, he doesn't necessarily count. Ken's like, is that a real movie?
It is. It literally is. It's called That's My Boy, and it's about a guy that um he hooks up with his high school teacher, and she ends up having a kid with him, and he raises the kid while he was like in his I mean, oh no, it wasn't even high school. It was his middle school teacher. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. This movie came out in like 2012, I want to say, something like that. And he's Donnie Burger, man. That's like my man, that's somebody who I would like to be. I like to be Donnie Burger. Pretty
uh,
funny.
okay. Does anybody else
I'm
have any other suggestions or?
But I think Ken needs to throw out a suggestion, and whatever Ken picks, I say yes.
That sounds like a felony.
It is a
Uh,
felony. She goes to prison, and that's why, um, and he has to raise the kid when he turns 18. And it's funny because the kid runs away from him, and they link back up later on in life because Donnie's all broke and he needs money. So he's trying to con his son into going with him to the prison to have like a family intervention to make 10 grand.
okay.
It's a crazy story. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Hold on. Why is this not
If no one
working?
gives any other suggestions, we're gonna have to do That's My Boy.
Come on, man. Give me something so we don't have to do it. Because
Oh,
I know you don't like Adam Sandler.
Ken says, as ridiculous as this sounds, let's roll with it. Okay,
Oh gosh.
he's saying okay.
All right then. That's my boy. It is.
Unless somebody else comes back with something different.
This is coming from the Blake vault, okay? This isn't even I don't even know if you would call this a rewatchable. It is to me, but this is straight from like Blake's collection of of bangers. Okay. 1917 came out in 2019. um, Rated R, hour and 59 minutes. When you take credits away and everything, it's like an hour and 45. So, April 6, 1917, as infantry battalion assembles to wage war deep in enemy territory, uh, two soldiers are assigned to race against time and deliver a message that will stop 1,600 men from oh, will stop 1,600 men from walking straight into a deadly trap.
I'm sorry, Mela. I hope you feel better.
Directed by Sam Mendes. I don't know who he is. I've
I don't
never
either.
Never heard of him before. Um, it was also written by him. Now this guy, this main character, he's been in a couple of movies. There's a couple war movies that are on Netflix that you should watch. One of them is called Munich: The Edge of War, and it's them trying to stop World War II from happening, basically. It's a really good story.
Well, I don't have Netflix now that we have the VC box. I only have that.
Right,
But it
right,
might still
right.
be on. I mean, we get a lot on the VC box, so
That will definitely be on there. Promise you. Um, it's the only reason I say it's Netflix is because it's a Netflix original.
mm.
Oh goodness, I took the power out. We're gonna die. I'm
Oh
such a
no.
dummy. Don't die on me. Yay, we're charging again. Okay. All right. George McKay. That's his name. He's been in a few movies. He's really good. I like him a lot.
And which one is that?
Dean.
Is that the one that dies, or is that the other one?
No, the other one is Dean Charles Chaplin.
Mm.
Okay, look. All right. This is how they did it. Sir Sam Mendes and Lee Smith stated that despite the apparently continuous shot broken by only one interval of unconsciousness, actually dozens of invisible edits were made, concealed by transitions through black, moves behind objects, and so on. According to Mendes, the shortest unbroken shot was 39 seconds long, while the longest single continuous shot was 8.5 minutes long for one continuous shot. That's long. That's long.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll have guys say 3 or 4 words and that's one shot, and then they flip it over. You know what I
Wow.
mean? It took 6 months for the actors to rehearse for the movie before shooting started. Wow.
So it is like a play.
Yep. Inspired by Sir Sam Mendes's grandfather's experiences in World War One, the autobiography of Alfred H. Mendes, 1897 through 1991. So that'll tell you whether what's true and what's not true. I guess it's inspired by true events. You know what I mean? Over 5,200 feet of trenches were dug for the film. Wow. Sam Mendes says his grandfather Alfred, who entered World War One as a 17-year-old in 1916, carried messages through no man's land. He was 5 feet 4 inches tall and was often hidden by the winter mist that reached as high as 6 feet. 2 years in the muddy trenches left Alfred with a lifelong habit of washing his hands frequently. He didn't talk about his wartime experiences until he was in his 70s.
Wow.
Could you imagine having a phobia of washing your hands because you know that you've got your hands in probably somebody like that scene where he stuck his hand in that guy's gut right after he sliced it on that wire. Remember that scene? Oh, that would have felt awful.
Yeah.
He fell back and he got his hand like right next to it, and then his buddy, he sees the rat or something, or the dead guy, and it scares him, and he falls back and he puts his hand right through his chest.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I would be so like, "Bleh." That would be awful for me. I don't know if I could handle
No, but
that.
sometimes when you're in that situation, you kind of have to figure it out.
German trenches were in much better condition than the British trenches. The Germans anticipated the war would last a long time and tried to make their trenches as comfortable as possible, with underground bunkers and even electricity in some parts. Sam Mendes persuaded many of the stars in the supporting cast to appear in small roles on the condition that they would not be asked to promote the film when it was released. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
The cinematographer won 40 awards for this film.
Wow. So you never rated this film. I said 2.5, but
I
what
gotta
do you get?
go, I'm gonna go 3.25.
Oh, 3.25. Okay.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, it's a really good movie. I've seen better movies. I really respect what they did with the visual shooting of the movie. His interaction with the female who had found a baby and was just hiding from the Germans. That was, as real as that was, it was so sad. And he had to leave her there hoping for the best and not knowing what would happen. Um,
Yeah.
I feel I feel very and that's another thing, women when they're under a lot of stress and anxiety and they're supposed to be nursing for children, they'll dry up and they won't lactate just from stress and
Yeah.
anxiety,
Yeah.
so poor baby.
And back then, that's kind of the only source that they
Source,
had because
yeah,
it's
there was
not
no
like you have,
formula,
yeah, it's not like they have what we have now
right?
for
Um,
substitution.
it it used to be a lot easier to just why why is it that people die with like when they're 60 now? It's crazy. I don't understand
Yep.
it.
Yep. I mean, we have more technology, but people are getting sicker, and it's because even though we're more advanced, but people are
We're
getting more
behind,
sicker. But people don't take care of themselves though either. Even though
huh?
we're more advanced and we're more we and we are we live a lot longer now, but yeah, people are getting sicker earlier in age than they did in the olden days. It's like here we're supposed to be more advanced, you know? I don't know. But the how sick people get, like the hospitals are always full with like critical patients. Back in the day, they might have been hospitalized, but they weren't as sick as they are now.
Yeah, it seems like people when they start to deteriorate, they're really going downhill.
Yep.
It's just it's just how it goes, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know, but yeah, I got to give this movie a 3.25 for creativity and truism. They followed a lot of things that seemed like that were common practice in military warfare, like him shooting over the over the ledge, shooting and taking cover. I liked it to an extent, but he would shoot, get back down, reload, and then get right back up in the same spot. If I were the guy in the tower, he would have been shot the second he went down and came back up. You shoot and change cover. Shoot, change cover. That's what I would have done in his position. And like he
Yeah.
was still trying to hold on to the rail and go across it. The hell? What? No, I'm getting in the water and I'm gonna swim my little ass over. And I know damn well my boys that just left hear all these gunshots going off. They weren't even gone 30 seconds. Y'all can't stop for a second and turn around and see that I'm getting shot at real quick. That was the part I didn't like, but I did like after he gets up and he's going to the tower, he's still shooting at it. He's providing cover fire. He's suppressing fire, not cover fire. But that was a cool military tactic. I don't know why he went in there to even try to investigate. That wasn't your mission. I wouldn't have even went in the building. I would have just felt like, all right, well, he's not shooting at me. I'm gonna find another place of cover and create distance between the two of us.
Yep. Ken says whack-a-mole is a death sentence. Yes, Mala, the processed foods and overuse of antibiotics. Although I have to say they are doing better on, at least for humans, the antibiotics side, because every day we have multiple people looking at the use of antibiotics and if we need them or not because of all the effects that happens if you give people too many antibiotics. So, but yeah.
Yeah. There are effects, I think. You're just giving people antibiotics for this, that, and the other. It's, at some point, something's got to give, right?
Well, if you just give antibiotics, the bacteria gets resistant, and that's why we have so many of these like resistant organisms to bacteria that now the antibiotics don't work on that, and it's
That's how
getting
my
harder and harder.
grandmother is. My poor Grammy. She gets UTIs so easily.
Yeah, it's probably both, Mela, pain pills and antibiotics. It's especially because just like if Ken would have not have been so strong after his accident and not taken any pain medication, he'd be addicted because it took him 3 years to get his surgery. 3
Yeah.
years before they actually fixed the problem. And it was from a bus hitting him and they couldn't fix it. And if he wasn't so strong and not doing that, then he would have he would be
He would have
addicted right now.
foundered. Yeah. Totally.
So
100%. I agree 100%. He would.
yeah.
It's just hard to cope with and take care of when they're giving you another long-term problem down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, autoimmune diseases are awful too. I mean, there's so many of them nowadays, and I think it's a lot like you guys already said, like processed foods and all the other problems.
Processed foods is a big one. Smoking is a big one.
Well, and that's all I eat is processed foods because I live in a hotel.
Right. Gosh, we're gonna die soon.
Oh yeah, when Ken had his surgery. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Mela. I forgot about that. Because I went to Vegas with Nathan, and that was like right after Ken's surgery. That's where I met you. So, but anyway, so we're watching That's My Boy by
Yep.
by Adam Sandler.
You're gonna hate this movie, Jamie.
I probably, yeah. You have MS test every 6 months. Oh yeah, I bet. Yes, me too, Mela. I haven't been invited to another one of their like have they even had another one, Mela? because I haven't been invited since the Halloween, and of course I couldn't make it at that time. I'm not sure.
Halloween.
Yeah.
That's-
Well,
I hope our podcast falls on a Halloween sometime so we can do it. I'm
all
gonna
dressed
dress
up.
up.
Hey, I was a mermaid today.
I saw that, dude. You look fabulous.
Ken said, oh my gosh, Ken said, because I tried to make the scales, and you'll see tomorrow's video. It'll go up tomorrow. And he said, I look like I got beaten up, like someone beat me up. And so I went to work, and I was like telling a couple of my staff members, I'm like, yeah, my husband said I look like I got beat up, and these are supposed to be my scales. And then we're in my staff meeting, and the one girl goes, I think your husband's right. It does look like you got beat up. I'm like, oh, thanks.
See, it's one thing when my husband says it. I take his shit, but you
But,
can't say that.
but my staff person agrees with you. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, I clearly.
I say that about people that they got all them face tattoos. I say you look like my desk in detention.
Mela, is that overseas? Because right now I gotta stay domestic. Ken will kill me if I do another trip overseas, out of the country.
Sandy,
In St.
Natalie's
Martin.
little sister, for a little while, she had all these face piercings. Like she had her eyebrows, her lips, her nose. I mean, she had everything piercing. She had like 6 in her lips. I mean, crazy, right? I said, Sandy, it looks like you tripped and fell in a tackle box. You got too many of those in there.
What did she say?
She said, "What's a tackle box?"
Oh dear. Oh my goodness. So did she get rid of it then, or
Yeah, she'd taken most of it. She's only got like 1 or 2, I think. I think she's got like her eyebrow or like under one of these. It's like I don't pay that much attention to it. And she's got 1 in her lip.
so she listened to her big brother-in-law?
I guess. I mean, girl, I think she just woke up one day in the mirror and was like, man, what are you doing, guy?
Well, I don't understand how people can sleep like that, because wouldn't it like hurt? I mean,
I
because
would
no
think.
matter,
I
I mean,
would
how
think
do you
so.
sleep? I
I have no
mean,
idea.
because before my ears got closed up, I would have to take my earrings out every day, or every night, because I couldn't stand like laying on it, because it would hurt while you're sleeping. So I don't know. But I don't understand how anybody could have their tongue pierced. How do they eat? Obviously you get used to it, but that would be so weird. And I don't know, like all these like piercings. I'm just like, how do you do this? How do you do that?
I don't know. That's a wild thing. I mean,
I guess you get used to it after so many, if
it just
however
becomes a
long it's.
norm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're just get used to your face like that. I guess I don't know, and it doesn't hurt anymore or whatever. I guess I don't know. So
Or maybe the holes just they gap more. I don't know. It's weird.
who
Maybe
knows?
you just get used to it. Flat out get
Yeah,
used to it. Who
yeah.
knows?
So,
Well, that marks
the
the pod. We still did mostly an hour, so
yeah. So the riddle of the day is: how do Ewoks cross the road? Love you too,
Ewok.
Mela. Thanks for coming in.
Wookie. I don't know how Enoch's. This one's hard because I don't even know what an Enoch is
Ewok.
or an Ewok. I don't even know what that is.
I think that was a Star Wars thing.
Oh, is that like what is Chewbacca?
I think that's what. I think it's something like that. I don't know, but yes, you're right, Ken. But it's not walk. It's Ewoks. That's how he crosses the road. Ewoks. You know, how does an Ewok cross the road? Ewok.
Ewoks. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Uh, you know, I specifically try to find the ones that I know that you're gonna like shake your head.
I don't know why you do that to me. Why you do that to me?
I love your
I just
reaction.
give me one that I can figure out. I
Hey,
like those better.
I, you can get some of them sometimes.
I do. I do sometimes. I do get some of them.
Okay. Any last comments for the chat?
I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm sorry that I've been gone for 2 weeks. It's been a hell of a just a hell of a new experience for me. So I appreciate y'all's patience with me and my family, and barring another existential circumstance, we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week, regular time, for one of my favorites. That's my boy. This is coming straight out of the Blake vault.
All right. And yes, thank you everyone for staying interactive. It makes everything easier. Remember, you're beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And we're praying for your family, Blake. And I hope everything gets better as much as it can. And we
Thanks,
love
guys.
you. And
I
the
love
quote
you
from
guys too. Thank you.
and the quote from tonight comes from Aristotle Onassis. It's during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Yes, great quote.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Love you
That's a
all.
good one.
Bye.
All right. We'll see y'all later.